Guys, this is a preview, not a review. The game is only in early alpha. You can't possibly review a game in early alpha because so much is going to change in this game before it releases. I was lucky enough to get in to the alpha test this weekend, and I played it twice. I played it in a stream, and then I played it in a more serious setting the day after. But each time was with 4 players. And I just want to tell you my impressions, what I thought of the game, what the game is, and how you play it. Now, GTFO stands for Get the Food On, doesn't it? It doesn't. It means get the f*** out. And that's essentially what you have to do in this game. After you've got the f*** in, you've got to get the f*** out. And getting the f*** out is a lot harder than getting the f*** in. Anyway, guys, it's a 4-player hardcore game. It's a co-op game. And you have to sneak around levels. Apparently, I heard that you're a prisoner or something. I don't know the full story because I can't be bothered to read it. I'll read it. Scavengers. Forced to explore. Hey, look, if you want something professional, you're not going to find it. Gather weapons, tools, resources. Doesn't say anything about prisoners. Doesn't say. I think that was fake news that I was given. I don't see anything that says you're prisoners. You're scavengers, not prisoners. So essentially you're one of a team of 4. You get put down into this deep dark place. You've hardly got any ammo, but you can choose a loadout of 4 different weapons. I kind of went for a pistol, a machine gun, an auto sentry, and which were alright. But the first thing that I noticed with this game was it looked a bit shit. And the second thing that I noticed about this game was the gunplay is shit. And the third thing that I noticed about this game was the monsters look shit. And the fourth thing that I noticed... Guys, the game is it's a bit off, I'm afraid. The gunplay is bloody awful. The weapons just sound awful. They don't look that good. The monsters look totally awful. And you spend all your time sneaking around with a hammer in your hand, trying to hit them on the head. Now, the way that the actual stealth works in this game is if any of the monsters are glowing red and you move or put your torch on, they're going to see you. So you have to sneak around. It's like that game of statues that you used to play when you were a kid, where one of the kids would have their back to you and there'd be like 20 of you coming up behind them, and then they'd turn around and you all go, don't move. And then they'd turn away, then you'd creep up a bit more, they go, It's that game. It's like that. You have to kind of time your coordination, and we were awful at it. Oh, we were dreadful.
Stop.
Stop. Don't move. Hi, mate. Can I go?
Oh, you've already got it
I
done.
haven't. They're not coming, honest. They're not coming. Fuck it. Fucking rock!
Oh my gosh!
Fucking have it!
It's the big guy behind us.
You can have it and all.
With the thing in his head.
Put your torches on and shoot the We kept alerting them. We found that some of the hitboxes were a bit off when you were hitting them. It was kind of like rolling a dice to see whether you'd actually take the heads off. And then what I did like about it, you can give them a headshot and then it just knocks the head off and they still keep coming at you. So you have to do a neck shot after that, which was a bit funny. Now, it does have a decent atmosphere, and it could be a good game, but it just feels like it needs a lot of work. I mean, especially the gunplay. It felt like I was shooting blanks. It just didn't feel right, even though I was taking them down and that. The gunplay just felt really, really off. There was no meat behind the guns. There was no feeling that I was firing it, and certainly no decent looking impact on the enemy. And it was the same for myself. I didn't realise when I was taking damage. You know, it's hard to know when you're actually taking damage until you look at your actual health bar. So there's a lot wrong with this game. But it does do atmosphere very well. I like the idea of stealthing through levels as well. It's a decent idea, but I don't think the stealth's done very good. You can't distract the enemies or anything like that. It all just felt a bit kind of meh, you know. There was a few clipping issues as well, which you're going to have in an alpha. I mean, this is an alpha. Remember, guys, this is alpha. It's not the beta, and it's certainly not the finished product. I just hope that it gets a lot better because I'm a bit underwhelmed at the minute. And this was a game that I've been really looking forward to. I love me co-op games, especially in a horror environment. I was hoping it would be a bit Left 4 Dead-y, but it's really slow-paced compared to Left 4 Dead. It's not like Left 4 Dead, but it has things that you don't get in Left 4 Dead. I mean, one of the things I really do like about this game is the sentries, the auto sentries, very Aliens-like that you can place down. But ammo is very, very scarce. You have to really, really be careful with your ammo. You can't just put sentries down outside rooms and keep luring everybody out to them because you're going to run out of ammo. And you can hardly carry anything as well. You find crates around the place. Some of them have a little mini game that you have to get through, and you find all kinds of things, but you can only really carry a couple of items. It's designed that way because you're a scavenger. It's not meant to be full of ammo and stuff like that. It's to set the atmosphere, and I think if there was a lot more ammo and that, it wouldn't be as good. So I do like the scavenging feel that you have to make every bullet count. You've got to really coordinate. You've got to be on voice when you're doing this. It has potential. I'm going to kind of leave it at that. I'm underwhelmed at the minute. I hope it gets better. I hope it looks better. I hope they sort out many of the things that's wrong with this game. But I'm holding a little bit of hope that it is going to get the love that it needs because the actual format and the potential is definitely there for this game. It just is a bit off at the minute.
Fucking hell.